In this short video, we share our experiences developing online courses. Our courses attempt to engage students by purposely integrating short videos, text, scaffolded exercises for which we provide full solutions, and activities. Importantly, these are integrated into a single attractive document so that learners can efficiently find the different components without feeling overwhelmed. We have extensive experience creating online courses. We were part of the first wave of massive open online courses, or MOOCs, developed for UT as part of their involvement in the edX platform. What we describe focuses mostly on our latest course, a graduate course on numerical linear algebra that is offered as part of the Texas Computer Science Online Master's Program. It is also the resource for an on-campus version of that course and for a MOOC offered on edX. In this video, we focus on an online authoring tool we employ, Pretext. From XML source, one generates an online text and, optionally, a PDF. The markup language is HTML and LaTeX-like. It is very well supported, and the developers are happy to add new features upon request. While it primarily supports mathematics, you will see that many of its features are universal. Here's a typical web page as generated by Pretext. Now notice that on the left there is a navigation bar, so this allows people to easily find where in the document they are or they want to be. A typical unit will start with a video. So here we have an embedded video that you can watch that actually is linked to a YouTube video. You can optionally make this video full width, and then each unit has different components. For example, here we have a component that's a definition, and then we may have a remark, and then we may have some further text with a embedded picture. And finally, here is a theorem. Now, one of the features I really like is that when you have a theorem, there's typically a proof. But you don't really want to look at that proof all the time. So what Pretext allows you to do is to expand the proof. This learner will have a look at the proof and can then hide it so that it no longer obscures the flow of the text. Now, what we like to do is have homework. So down here we have a homework where you can click on the solution and see the full solution, or you can hide it. Below it is another homework where we chose to have a simple answer to it and then have the solution, and both of these can be hidden. And then finally, we like to have periodic things that in a classroom we might have as an in-class activity where you ask people to discuss with each other some observation. And in this case, students do this individually, or they might discuss this on the forum. So that's a typical unit. Now, this was generated from XML source and therefore can be easily updated and so forth. We can also look at the PDF that is generated from this. And again, on the left is a navigation bar. Now, we were looking at norms, and we were looking at section 1.2.1, so let's try to get to that. And notice that there is a link to the YouTube video that people can get to. But if people choose to actually print out this document, they can also get to that video by scanning this QR code with some device on which they can then view the video. So, and you can actually even just click on that, and that then takes you to the YouTube video. So the important thing is that different learners who want to look at the material differently can do so. Those who want a printed out copy could, in theory, print it out, although this is 400 or 500 pages, so we don't necessarily want everybody to go and do that. But also, if they want to search it, they may want to go to the PDF so they can search for keywords. And finally, the What we believe is the most natural way to look at this document is through the electronic book that's generated as a set of web pages. So here's the source for a typical homework. It has a statement component, then you can give a hint, you can give a short answer, and then finally you can give a more complete solution. And for those of you who typeset mathematics a lot, you will notice that math is typeset very similarly or exactly like you would in LaTeX. Now, in addition to employing this tool for authoring, we try to create a classroom experience online by being very active on the discussion forum. We personally answer many of the questions rather than leaving it to the TAs. To allow students to learn efficiently, we provide very timely feedback. In addition to this, for our on-campus course, we held Zoom sessions during class and for office hours. We communicated through Piazza, Canvas, and the edX platform. If anyone has any questions, here we give the email addresses both for myself and for Maggie. You can learn more about our online courses by going to ulav.net. We have a link here to the Pretext webpage and also to edX. Hopefully this gives you some ideas as to how to structure your own course and the kinds of tools that are available.